Oh shoot, we're live. I didn't realize. Taylor man. Call me old fashioned, but hey, it's a good show. Anyways, now, which Thomas is more accurate? Now keep in mind that opinions may or will vary among fans, but this is just my opinion. Also, I noticed that lots of you who watch my channel are not subscribed. So subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a video. Losing subscribers, so, don't unsub. Anyways, let's get straight on with it. We'll start off with this Bandai Thomas. Now, in terms of accuracy, I'd say it's pretty accurate for its time. It has the model phase. It has darker. It has a little black spot here. It actually has a lamp. Kind of wish that there's like a pinstripe. But what's odd are the black piston rods and the fact that this does not connect into the middle wheel. And that's a real problem because whenever I'm, like this happens, which is not good. Although I noticed something after the review of this. This has ladders right here, which I found kind of interesting. And I understand why it's not right here because of the piston rods. But I mean, so it's just a tiny little gripe. But other than that, this is pretty accurate. We'll go ahead and move on with the other one. This is a more updated version. By the way, both of these are Japan-made Thomases. Anyways, so this is from, well, obviously the CGI era. And I have to say that this is also pretty accurate. Again, no pinstripe here. And there's no black lines here, nor a black thing for that little gap, nor a gap at all. And for some odd reason, the boiler is higher than the smoke box. Not sure why that is. And the cab has its whistle molded into it for some odd reason. And also, I don't know what these little black things are called right here, but they're not connected to the smoke box at all. It doesn't have a hook on either side, and there's no lens. What am I talking about? Lens. Actually, I guess I can call it lens. I'm going to call it lens. On either of the lamps, actually. But I'd say that this is actually $20, and this is like one of the greatest $20 I've spent on a Thomas product. So we'll just move him over here, and now we're going to review the Erdell Thomas. This is pretty accurate. It's actually made out of metal. Like the whole thing is made out of metal except for the chassis. It's actually hollow inside, so you can like see inside. I want to say that this is the most accurate of the bunch, but at the same time, look at the face. It's not exactly that accurate. It looks like Strasbourg's old Thomas. As you can see, the stripes are not red, although this is back in 2000, whenever Thomas the Magic Railroad was new. And those little black pieces are red. Like the whole running board is red, except for the buffers. As you can see, there's a little pin stripe on the back. Many toys often neglect that, unfortunately. But I think that this is the most accurate out of the bunch, and you'll see why in just a minute. So now we'll move on to the Bachmann Thomas. Now, in terms of show accuracy, this is very show accurate. Now, obviously, there's no gap or black line there, nor stripe. Now, I know he's missing buffer. This is my first Thomas. Has a ladder and, all that great stuff. But the face. The face. Why, Bachmann? Why? Anyways. Piston rods are the right color, the running boards are the right color, everything's the right color. Well, I mean, except for the hooks, but they updated that. So we'll move on to the Hornby version. And this is show accurate in terms of there's a little gap between this and the side tanks. And there's a pinstripe. And there's actually some detailing inside the cab. You can barely see it. I'm going to just linger on it. You can kind of see it. See? Show accurate face. The running board is completely blue. On the top of it, at least. But yeah, it has a completely different shape. Although it's more realistic to an actual E2X. But we'll get to Hornby in just a minute. And I'm not going to exactly toot my own horn here, but my Lego Thomas. This is based off of the RWS Thomas and the model Thomas as well. Has a perfect mix of both of those. Considering upgrading this to like a flat stud with a tile here, just make it a bit more accurate instead of just an awkward stud there. I don't know. Now, obviously, I can't fit in the stripes and stuff like that. I could only fit in what I could on such a small scale. Now we move on to the Christmas Wooden Thomas, because my channel is supposed to be Christmas content until after Christmas. Anyways, if I were to go get all of my Lego Wooden Thomases, the live stream would be 1 billion hours. So that's a no. And I have to say, this is definitely one of the more accurate Thomases of its time, I suppose. Let's see what year this was made in. This was made at around 2003. So here's how oh wait, I almost forgot one. This is the most realistic Thomas. Now I know what you're thinking. That ain't Thomas, that's an E2. And you know what I say to that? Guess what? The Reverend W. Audrey himself actually used this model. This particular, not this model right here, but this type of model. He got a Hornby E2, and he painted it to represent Thomas. So technically, this is the most accurate Thomas, in a way. So yeah, but if we were to go, say, the most accurate Thomas of our time. Oh, I almost forgot one. The LBSC Take Long Thomas. Now, I know what you're thinking. Come on, this is chibi. This is tiny. Can't be that accurate. I mean, the stripes on the boiler, real gripe there. But I feel like I would be skipping out on one of the Thomases if I were to not include this. Well, technically I would be. And I know that some people actually like that movie. I haven't seen it personally. Because I don't know where to find it, and also they changed the story of Thomas as well, which I'm pretty upset about. Though I have seen clips and people have talked about it, and I have to admire some things, but I have gripes with the others. If I were to watch it, I would do it. But hey, you know what? Maybe I'll do a watch party, live stream a watch party with it. I don't know. Tell me what you think of this. Anyways, this is accurate for just how small it is. I guess. Actually, in terms of accuracy as an E2, this is pretty accurate because LVSC on the side tank's accurate. The number is on the coal bunker, also accurate. And the shape is not exactly that accurate. But the color in particular, that is not accurate to an actual E2. E2s were brown, black, and gray. You know, they weren't show engines. They were made for shunting. But all in all, I'd say that this is accurate for just how small it is. That was not thunder. That was my belly rumbling. I am hungry. Anyways. So I'd say that all of these Thomases are accurate for their time. I wonder if I can fit all of them into on screen. What do you think? Do you think I can do it? I did it. Kind of. You know, let me put them in a line. Let's see if we can do that. Let me just do this. Okay. This here. This here. This here. This here. This here. Let's just scooch this Bandai Thomas next to Erdell. And do this one. Back up. You can see the toolbox behind the background. Let me just scooch that a little bit. There we go. Okay. We've got all the Thomases in view here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute. Yeah. Although, you know, I guess I should talk about this accuracy as well. I'd say it's kind of accurate. I mean, stickers. Kind of wish that there weren't stickers because eventually, with time, it'll rub off. Just like paint and all this. But I'd say this is a pretty accurate representation of one of the trucks. You know what? Perhaps we should name the truck. I'm thinking about naming him Billy. So, tell me what you think in the comments what we should name him. And yeah, that's going to be it for the live stream. Accurate. I have to say, gosh, this is really hard, honestly. I would have to say either Wooden Railway Thomas, this Thomas, I forgot what company it is, and Bandai Thomas here. Now, so yeah, that's it. That's the live stream. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And I'm also thinking about this a bit more RWS style, while also making it model series style, just in between, just like Train Boy did with his Percy. So, anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. That's the third time I said it, huh?